What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome back to my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Last time, we caught some Pokemon, did some training. We've got Jules the Oddish, a hardy nature. It's got Chlorophyll, and those are some stats. I don't know if they're good or bad, because I'm not pro MLG, what's the word? Competitive trainer, that's right, that's what I was thinking of. The lax nature, which I suppose is fitting, given that they talked about how much Abra sleeps. Lazy, maybe lax isn't quite the word. Lax is actually more like lenient. So I'm a bit off on that, but 31 at special attack is good. Speed, not too bad. Defense sucks, but we knew that. So you were, what, 26 speed. So I think I actually had a decent bit of... I had a good edge. Yeah, 33, I had a big enough lead on him, or on her rather, because I've noticed a good portion of my current Pokemon are all female. I mean, Orochimaru is a male, so, but like Snow, Jules, and I just had the page, Sakura. They're all female. I think Rattatator was I don't even remember what Rattatator was. Duh, I'm a terrible trainer. I'm pretty sure Rattatator was female. So, I mean, we got a good mix. Got a good mix in the group here. Of course, some of them are in the box that I can't access until someone dies, which hopefully means that I will never access them. But you never know. You never know what fate will have in store for us. Gonna lead with Orochimaru because I know this guy's got some grass types down here. I saw your feet from the grass. Oh, you mean how I just conquered Nugget Bridge? Now, I know as a kid, I definitely read that as feet, like F-E-E-T, as in, like, he saw my feet, but not my body, which kind of confused me as a kid, but now that I can read, I realize by feet he meant the Nugget Bridge and how I just decimated everybody, which then kind of brings into question, why is he challenging me? Because he saw the damage that I just inflicted on all 6 of those trainers in one shot without using any healing items. But yet here oh god, oh no, no! Oh my god, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh my god. Socrates, help. I almost, no, that would have been terrible. I just did all the grinding last time, and I just hit my laptop. I almost lost another one. Jeez. Never again. Get out of here. You talk about, like, the tension. That's the thing with a Nuzlocke. You'll go from just 0 to 60 in a split second. You never know when it's gonna happen with these critical hits. It's insane. But it's okay, Socrates is the cleanup crew. Socrates can just mop the floor with these guys. I keep hitting my laptop. I really need to fix my setup here. My setup is basically non-existent. Like, if I made, oh, I'm not getting supersonic. That move is so inaccurate, it's not worth it. Sleep powder is more effective than supersonic, and if I want the Pokemon to get hit with damage over the course of the battle, I'll use poison powder. Not supersonic. Get out of here. But yeah, if I made like my gaming setup video, there is none. There is none. I've got all my stuff. I've got like lunch trays in here that I set all my stuff on. I've got across the room from me is my TV sitting on top of my dresser. And then next to that dresser is a lunch tray. Maybe I'll have some like video footage to go with this. I don't know, we'll see what I decide to go with. My room is just a mess right now. I came back from college ages ago and was like, oh, I'm gonna put this together. But then I got this idea in my head that, like I was gonna get a new microphone, which at some point I am going to do. And I feel like once I get that microphone, all the flaws in my current setup are going to become very apparent. So I'm gonna have to get like soundproofing and stuff and actually make a proper setup, as it were. And in doing so, I might have to reposition where I am in the room. And when I reposition myself, then I'm gonna have to move all the stuff in my room. So then I was like, well, okay, I'll clean all this up Because and the other thing with all this stuff is that when I went to college, I got a bunch of stuff like utility stuff and whatnot that I would use in my dorm, because obviously I wouldn't be at my house, so I wouldn't have, like, I don't know, bandages or like just other supplies for any odds and ends I might need, like staplers or whatever. So I came back with more stuff than I left with, even like laundry hampers. Obviously I had to get like I got a new monitor TV thing for while I was down there, because the one I have is way too big. I might have already discussed this in a video from like months ago, but yeah, so I came back with all this stuff. My room is kind of tiny, so I haven't figured out where I want to put it yet. So all this stuff is just sitting in here. But anyways, how I got to that subject is I've got this tray over there next to my dresser. It's got the PlayStation 2 on it, and I also have a PlayStation 1 that I was using for a Final Fantasy VII series that I've recorded a couple of parts for that I can't upload yet because the other person I was doing it with is off at college and away, so we can't record anymore at the moment. So that series is on hold until I can at least stockpile a decent bit of footage for it. That was sitting on top of the PlayStation 2, but because I'm not using it right now, it's just sitting on the floor. Oh, it's Youngster Joey! It's Youngster Joey! There he is! That's my boy! Oh, I just used the wrong move. What I just used, I used Disable, and I missed. It's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Melody, can you knock it out with a Mega Kick? Oh, my God, you are a beast. See, I don't even need a Wigglytuff. I don't need that extra power. Melody has got this. And Orochimaru, why did I say Orochimaru? Charcasm has got this. I think I just happened to look down and it got in my head, but alright, regardless, let's hit it with Ember. Deal with this Sparrow. Oh my God, critical hit, goodbye. But then next to that PlayStation 2, I've got the GameCube. And then under that tray, I've got my 3DS sitting there, which, I don't know, one day might become a recording device. Like, I can actually get footage off of it when I eventually get a 3DS capture card, which I would like to get at some point, but it costs money. And not only does it cost money, but then I gotta make sure that I'm getting a thing that doesn't break on me. Because, I don't know, from what I heard about the one group that does it, the way it's designed is a little iffy, but I might just end up biting and, get it, biting, because I used bite. Oh my God, no. Slowpoke does not like puns. Slowpoke does not like puns. We are getting out of here. Oh my God. Okay, rule number 1, do not make jokes, do not make puns around Slowpoke. Oh my God, that's twice! That's twice! I almost lost Orochimaru in the span of this single episode. God. Oh my God. This is not going the way I had expected. So now it's just a battle of attrition, just keep striking. It's got water gun. But nope, Valkyrie's got this. Valkyrie's the cleanup crew this time. What was I talking about before my life flashed before my eyes? Yeah, I've got the GameCube sitting next to that. Oh no, the 3DS capture card, I might end up biting on this, this other company thing and getting it. Because there was this one guy who did it kind of independently, but it's been, like, I've been following his page for like a year and he hasn't made any more just because he's a busy guy. He's got life stuff to do, and I get that. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, you gotta make the stuff now. I'm not gonna be one of those entitled people who, you know, because that's the thing, like with content creators or product suppliers, you know, the independent people, they just gotta make the stuff all the time. Because if they don't make that thing in the time that you want it, then man, they owe you or something. I don't know. But anyways, that thing, I might end up getting it eventually, soon, possibly, I don't know. But at some point I would like to get that, but I do have a little bit of time I can kill before then. Because obviously I still have to cover Crystal, which is going to be the next game I play. And then I have to finish up finish up the Red Rescue Team series before I can do any more Mystery Dungeon. And I'm gonna do that. But I haven't gone back to record more of the Mystery Dungeon yet. I'm gonna do it eventually. Probably sometime after WWE 2K18 has come out, and I've gotten that series rolling, that universe mode. Then maybe after that, so maybe like in 2018, I'll jump back into getting that Red Rescue Team footage. Cause like, I gotta play a couple of hours into the game to even get to that point. And then just playing it again also would suck because, I mean, I love the game, so I won't mind replaying it again, I guess. Maybe the fact that I need to get footage again kind of sucks, but I want to give it a little more time so that way I can actually, like, I'm not revisiting it while the stuff is still fresh in my mind. Because, like, there were some moments there where I got all nostalgic because I hadn't played the game in so long, and now I can't capture that. I can't capture that atmosphere again because, man, I knew they were gonna have Nidoran. I just couldn't remember if it was this person or the other person. Yeah, but it's fine. I'll fight. I'll see what Orochimaru can do. So I want to give it a little more time so I can try to capture that experience again. Obviously, it's not going to be to the same degree because it had literally been several years since I last touched Red or Blue Rescue Team. So now it will just kind of be maybe 6 months since I last touched it, so it's enough to kind of get that freshness out of my head, but it's also not gonna get that same vibe, which kind of stinks, but it's better than nothing, I guess. But I will eventually go back and get that footage as well. And then there's also Gen 3, which I will definitely revisit. Probably gonna play Pokemon Emerald, because I did the Sapphire Nuzlocke before, so this way I'm at least making it a little different. I get to go up against both teams, which will be cool, and then Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, whichever, he's got a bigger role in the thing. So yeah, I got a little ways to go until I get to the new stuff. Because I plan on going through the generations. Although I guess if like a new Pokemon game came out after Sun and Moon, it would be in my best interest to cover it right off the bat if I wanted to get new Pokemon fans, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with what the big grand future of Pokemon will be on this channel. Cause like I've already got 2 ambitions to shoot for. I've got the anime stuff, the anime analysis, and then I've got the wrestling channel. And do I really wanna turn this wrestling channel into like both a thing? Cause that's the thing, the future of this channel is kind of weird in that it's a gaming channel, but at the same time, it's like mainly wrestling content. So it's like, what direction do I want to take that in moving forward? Do I want to, because once universe mode eventually ends, whenever I finally decide to end it, I don't really know what else I would want to do with like wrestling in this capacity. Like if GM mode ended up replacing that, then I could maybe do that. I'm not saying that I would completely cut it, and obviously then I'd still be able to make new Behind the Universe episodes going back on stuff that I hadn't covered before, because obviously for certain videos, I'm gonna keep making new ideas, so I'll be able to go back and revisit those. But as far as just stuff, the future of this channel goes, before it was all wrestling, but now that I am kind of trying to branch out to at least do this. I don't play many video games in general, though, so when I say, like, oh, this could become a gaming channel, it wouldn't be, like, I can't see myself doing a ton of different stuff here. At least not in the near future. Maybe, like, several years down the road, if we're looking that far ahead, maybe we could do something else. I don't know, but that's just me rambling about what I might do. So let's fight you. Melody can have a shot here. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Well, aren't you smug? Aren't you proud of yourself? You and your Rattata. Don't remind me. God, it's too soon. Don't remind me of these Rattata. That's the problem with losing a common Pokemon like Rattata, is that you're going to encounter them so many times throughout the game that eventually the impact of that memory is just going to be lessened and lessened and lessened. until eventually you're just numb to the pain. That's the future I have to deal with the memory of Rattata, or Rattatator. That's the name. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the suffering. But Socrates has got this. Get rid of this Ekans. Hopefully I won't have to go through the same with Orochimaru, because 2 near deaths in the span of like 5-10 minutes. It's crazy. I'm gonna go grab that item. What you got? It is secret power. I'm totally gonna use that in the near future. All right, what's this guy gonna have? What could I go for here? I wanna have Melody lead again, so I'm gonna go through one of my potions. Which reminds me, I need to stock up on these at some point. But fight me, dude. Get over here. Oh, I know that chick, I'm pretty sure, has a Jigglypuff. So I could have skipped this guy and went for a Jigglypuff versus Jigglypuff fight. Ah, it's got an Ekans. You're leading with an Ekans, you jerk. This guy knows my plan of attack. He knows of Melody's legendary Mega Kick. The kick that's so strong it sends shockwaves throughout mountains. Melody is going to, over the course of this series, Melody is definitely going to build up quite the legacy around that devastating Mega Kick of hers. Like, watch this. Done! Even with Intimidate. Well, that was a critical hit, so fair play, but still, Melody just wrecked you. And a Sand Shrew. Let's see what you can do, Melody. Can you land your final Mega Kick on this Sand Shrew? Show me what you got. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it here on Team Honest. Only now I'm out of Mega Kick, so let's see what I can do with Pound. Yeah! And Melody, her feminine charms are too much for this Sand Shrew to overcome. Melody, see, this is so refreshing to have a Pokemon with cute charm that can just screw with my enemies. Because so many times have I played a game like this and had to deal with this, been on the receiving end of this very issue. But now, the shoe is on the other foot, and they have to deal with the problems that I had to deal with for years. It is satisfying, yes it is. And you know what? I'm tempted to... No, I'll switch. Melody, you fought the good fight for a good bit there. But it's time that Charcasm stepped up to fight. Let's see what Charcasm can do. You see, really, if I had led with Wilder, and she does have a Jigglypuff, although she might start with an Oddish. Haha! My subconsciousness predicted this. My inner mind knew. It was digging back into the deep recesses of my memory for all the times I played this game and just knew offhand that this chick was gonna lead with an Oddish. And it's a Pidgey. I'm gonna keep Charcasm out there. Just keep burning through them, both metaphorically and literally. Ha 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 ha. Why do I make these terrible jokes? But this is why you're subscribed, isn't it? This is why you're watching the video. I'm a dork. I'm a total dork, but I guess that's part of my appeal. I don't know. I'm so not jealous. See, she digs me. She digs my dorkiness. And I'm gonna go talk to Bill before I end off this episode. Well, where's Bill? Where could he be? Clefairy, do you know where Bill is? Oh my god, it's Bill! He's a Pokemon! I've turned into a Pokemon! It's like the premise of every Mystery Dungeon game ever. That's the thing, like, why is he... Dude, go to the world of Mystery Dungeon! Go! Be the Pokemon, be free! Although I suppose maybe Bill doesn't want to be stuck as a Clefairy. Maybe he'd rather be... I mean, think about it. In those games, you do get you get a really good Pokemon to choose from. They're not gonna put you in as like a Magikarp, where you're just completely helpless. Like there, you get to pick between like the starters and a couple of other cool Pokemon, some pretty useful ones like Eevee, Pikachu, Skitty, which You know, Skitty is kind of on the weaker side, to be fair, but they're not going to just throw you out into the wilderness like that. So I suppose it's not too much of a stretch for Bill to not want to go off as a Clefairy into the treacherous world that he would face. But anyways, we're going to call it a day for this edition of the Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Thank you for joining me for another one. Oh boy, this guy's over there. I have to find out what he's doing next time. So until then, keep on YouTubing.